Nerding here, ready to play some games.
I'm Ez Valdez.
I'm Ulashed. And
Yes.
this evening we're going to be trying to play Oceans.
The Deluxeified Kickstarter edition, which we got back in March?
Was it this decade? I don't remember.
I think it was in March.
It came at a bad time.
Yeah. It arrived at a bad month, and we just didn't feel like playing games with each other. We were mourning the loss of our weekly Wednesday game nights with all of our friends. So
yeah.
So we haven't touched it really. I mean, we looked at it, we sleeved the cards, and we haven't played it yet. So we're gonna rectify that.
Yeah, so speaking of it being the deluxe edition and extra bits and bobs and such, I have to say, I like the box setup and the extra things they added in here. It's pretty neat. Not super keen on the sleeves.
You're not? Why? They're beautiful.
No, they're pretty, but they have a different texture that makes them kind of odd. I feel like these are going to lead to blood loss.
No.
They're very
just
sharp.
No. Well, let me go ahead and change the camera so you can. I mean, oh yeah, I meant to flip that around. Let me see if. Oh man, I don't know if I can see that from here.
Oh. Well, here, we certainly don't need my phone in there. Or maybe zoom in or something. Can we zoom in?
No, our cameras aren't that fancy.
Not yet.
Give me a second.
You know, we could always lower it.
Why won't it let me? Alright, I'm gonna have to get closer to look. But you can also do this.
Also true. Well, anyways. Deluxe edition came with some fun stuff. These kind of cool, kind of acrylic fish, of which there are hundreds of them, I feel. But yeah, it's just a pretty cool board, and it all fits together in the box like this. And I find that really handy. These are nice, thick, sturdy cardboard pieces, but if you ever have games where you have to take them apart and put them back together repeatedly...
Vertically.
Yes. There you go.
And horizontally, because now it's backwards.
I mean, I think it's fine.
No, because in Oceans says it's backwards. We don't want them to be reading.
I see what you're saying, yes.
Yeah.
So can you flip it diagonally?
Diagonally? No. Stop leaning on the table. Jiggling it. There we go. How's that?
No,
I mean, our hands will be coming in from... Yeah, that's good.
That's perfect.
Yeah.
Yeah. Maybe we should do that before we start next time.
I meant to, and then I forgot. There's so many things to keep track of.
Also true
At
statement.
least I had us unmuted this time.
Assuming you guys can hear us. Please let us know if you're out there watching.
Yeah. Oh, I know. I also need to scoot in like I like you some more. Which means you need to not sit crisscross applesauce in your chair. Alright.
See more. Anyways, so yeah, we're gonna learn the game as we go. This does play up to 6 with this expansion, and they recommend we play what's called the Reef version.
Reef variant.
The Reef variant. Yep.
If you're new to it.
Because it's gonna teach you all the basics of
the core traits.
Yeah, the core traits and how the game works. The deep is what we're not adding in, and that is a small selection of cards that will kind of change the rules for how the game is played, from what I've gathered thus far. But I've got the board set up. This over here actually is the Reef. This is the Ocean. The Ocean has 3 zones, which is kind of cool.
Stop wiggling it.
I'm not trying to wiggle it. And the only thing that I haven't done for setup is we have to determine who goes first. And something that we always find important is when a game has something that determines who goes first without it just being choose a random player.
That's boring.
Because that is boring. You made a whole game. Don't stop there. Add one little bit. And this one, I find this is very fitting.
Oh, my sister will be pleased.
Yes. The start player is the person who can hold their breath the longest.
Oh, I guess we need to determine who that is right now.
I mean, I already know who it is, but we can do it for camera if you want, since she was a woodwind player and I was a percussionist. Breathing was not necessary for me.
Although I haven't done that in 20 years, so, there's that.
Okay, how are we going to do it?
Get out your stopwatch there.
Why don't we just both hold our breath? And
We
whoever...
need to know how long it is. I mean, I guess I could look at the uptime over there, but...
Get it.
Jeez. Alright. Start player. Who's the person who can hold their breath the longest?
Let's see. Stopwatch. Now, are we just going to do it at the same time, or do you want to time you and you time me?
No, same time.
Same time?
Yeah.
Okay. We gotta do exercises here? I don't know if you guys can see this, but you ready? Do you want me to count it down?
Can they see it? No.
I think they may be getting a glare, but we'll give it a shot.
Ready?
3, 2, 1. I win!
Only because you made me laugh.
Yes!
Man.
Well, should we stop the stream? I won.
It was rigged. Rigged. I think I deserve best 2 out of 3.
Well, if it makes you feel any better, you do start with 4 points.
Made me laugh.
That was awesome.
I could have gone a while. I still could have gone a while. Could have held it longer.
Yeah, no, I could have too. Apparently longer than you.
All right.
So
I guess we can we've got more room, so we can have our player stuff here,
oh yeah, so these little cards are,
to hide stuff.
yeah, because I know they're very effective. These are all of an 1.5 inches tall.
Well, if you
They're
turn,
very beautiful.
If you turn yours like this, then yes, it will hide it from me, and it'll hide something from you.
It's gonna hide 8 fish.
Yeah. So yeah, it's 1.5 inches, maybe 2 inches tall.
And in case you're wondering, for setup, this is 100 fish. There's also a bag over there with 60 more, which we're going to get to later.
By the way, these fish are the deluxeified version. Make sure I'm taking them out of this one. Let's see if they can. Yeah, they're acrylic shininess.
Yeah. They are pretty nice. That being said, in the original, the fish actually had colorful designs, which were
patterned.
Really cool.
Yeah. The cardboard pieces, the cardboard chits were patterned, but I mean, come on.
Well, okay. That being said, they were color patterned and also in increments.
Well, look at this one. It's see-through.
Whoa. That's pretty awesome. But anyways, so this is the reef. This is the ocean. This is called the surface deck. And these cards over here are essentially our scenario cards. For the reef variant, it tells us which 2 to pick, but typically you would grab some at random and go from there.
Is that just the glare, or is it really too bright? Is that just a glare?
I think it's just the glare.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
And
it
these
is,
are
it is shiny and glossy. So.
very nice little player aids.
Yeah, very nice glossy player aids.
Yeah, they're very cool.
It's like a book, a reference book.
Yeah, and there's enough for...
And this is not going to work because of our green screening, but...
That's pretty cool, though. I think it adds an effect there. I like it. So, gameplay-wise, really pretty straightforward. If you guys ever played Evolution or any of the expansions of that, similar kind of idea. This just happens to be underwater. Actually, not similar idea. It is the same idea.
And yeah, it's like it's considered an Evolution series game, I believe, but it's a standalone. It's like it's completely developed, completely different and separate from all the Evolution rule sets and stuff.
Yeah, but the idea is really to just have the best species to get you the most points. And at the end of the game, you get points for each population token that you've accumulated over the course of the game. Gameplay-wise,
what are the population tokens?
those are the fish.
The fish, gotcha. Did you see me trying to suppress the yawn right there? Maybe I'm going to be a little slow to pick things up today.
Maybe. Anyways, gameplay-wise, 4 phases as we deplete the fish and move through the reef and the ocean. These are also our kind of stages of the game. So there's a card under these fish, and when we've removed all those fish, it kicks into effect to kind of simulate the halfway point of the game. But one of the things you have to do at setup is play the top card over here in the discard. And there's a number down here in the corner, if you want to show everybody, in the bottom left. And that is how many fish I had to pull from here and here to put in the last section. So it's a bit weighted to the right side of the ocean.
Yes, and because of the sleeves, it's a little hard. Oh yeah, I forgot to put our camera underneath it. Woo!
I'm gone! So anyways, let's see. So
Don't put my elbows on the table.
yeah, quit it. You're shaking the table.
I know.
Stage 1. Phase 1, I should say. Play a card. Any card. Let me look through my hand here a little bit. See what I actually have. So these little boards here are going to be our species boards. So I'm going to go ahead and grab one. And there's a bunch of them there.
So I get one too?
Yeah. These are free species boards. Let me see what I want to play. Because the first thing that you do, play one card from your hand. One surface card. And it's just an evolution on... This is just representing what species you have.
Okay.
Okay? And you're always going to play your cards to the left of your species. Kind of like down here, you can see. So you can see what cards go with this particular species. There's kind of a border on there to give you an idea what you got.
Wait, what?
There's a dark blue.
Yeah.
So the cards you play to the left of this one are going to be the traits of that particular species.
Okay.
Cool?
So I'll put this like up here.
Is that going to work? Do I need to move mine up?
Yeah, if we want to see it. Yeah, man.
Let's see. Migrate. Instead of using a card...
I guess we could push this up a little bit too. We got more room. Unlike last week's game, this doesn't take up that much space. I like how we're playing oceans.
On a space board?
In the ocean of space.
Yeah, if you're deep enough, it probably looks like that.
That's true. It's dark enough,
Crushing depths.
like shining a light on all the phosphorescent things that are glittering in the darkness.
Okay. So we haven't played this one yet, so we're going to try to kind of learn as we go.
Feel free to jump in chat and question if you got questions. Or if you want us to repeat something.
For sure. So anyways, I'm going to start off with the Tentacled card.
Oh, I guess I could look at my cards. So I get to keep all these that were dealt to me. I don't have to like decide.
Correct. You should have 6.
What do all the? Oh man,
Oh, quit that.
I'm sorry. What do all the numbers on them mean? And the.
No idea. Trying to figure it out as we go.
Okay. They all have like these triple arrows.
So, anyways, I played Tentacled.
Mm-hmm.
The bottom in the corner is 9, which seems really high. I played it to the left of his species. Phase 2 of my turn is I have to feed. So I choose one of my species to feed, and I can either forage from the reef or attack.
That's right, Brax Pants. I forgot to start watching.
What?
The new season.
Of what?
Great British Baking Show.
Well,
If I didn't have to work tomorrow, I would totally be.
we'll watch it and let you know how it goes.
No. The boys like to watch it with me. Anyway.
Oh, wait a minute. Okay, let's talk about our cards. The green number on the right-hand side. I'm not going to play that one yet. Hold on a second. I don't think I can. The green number on the right is the forage ability.
Alright, what if I don't have a green number?
Or a green circle?
Nope.
If you have the zeroed out, then they can't forage at all, so that would be something that can only be attacked. Only attack one of some kind. Anyways, I'm going to play this one. Speed has a green number of 2.
I don't have any with green numbers. Is that bad?
No, that just means you might have a very hostile species. Great. So add up the green icons on the traits of the feeding species to get its forage value. Take that number of population from the reef and move them onto the board. A species that does not have any green icons on its trait automatically gets 1. So even if you don't have it on there, you get 1.
Okay, so you're increasing your population.
Correct.
Of this species, whatever.
Of this species.
Whatever it might be. Okay.
Correct. Let's see. Interesting. I've played a card. Then I have to age them. So the Cambrian explosion has not happened.
I'm gonna try to make this a
Remove
little
one population
darker.
from each.
It just seems very
And
bright.
place it behind your player screen in your score pile. Okay. So I then have to age my fish.
Maybe I should read this.
So I have to remove a population from each of my species and place it behind my player screen in my score pile. So I'm going to move this over here a little bit. Although only one of your species will feed each turn, all of your species age. So if you have multiple species, you're going to score off of all of them. But you should only feed them only one of them a turn.
What?
I'm in phase 3 of my turn. The last thing I do on my turn is phase 4 is I draw cards. So I may draw a card. Draw the face-up card from the gene pool pile. Or...
Okay, so wait a minute.
Oh, we're not messing with the deep.
Yeah, where was phase 1? You played a card.
Look, new species gain 2. Because we're playing with that fertile. We didn't even pay attention to those
I
cards.
thought you said it was in this phase.
That's a good point. Let me find out. I'm going to keep reading. Your turn.
No,
That's the draw card.
okay.
But let's keep going.
Oh, can you back up?
Mm-hmm.
So where was your phase 1? Playing the card?
Playing the card. Phase 1, play card.
Mm-hmm.
So I played a trait on a new species, grabbed a species board. Quit it. What are you doing?
I don't know.
So I played a new one. Then I didn't migrate, which is something you could do if you wanted to. You could essentially discard a card. Then I fed. I chose this particular species. Species may not forage or attack unless it has at least one population.
So it may either forage to take population from the reef, or attack to take population from another species.
Correct.
Yeah, this is important stuff to know.
Can you move the player aid? Jelfia is complaining about it.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't know why you left it there.
Because I was trying to figure out, and I thought maybe somebody else might want to read the steps too.
So let's see. That then leaves us with I foraged. I don't have any abilities to go otherwise. I then aged. The last phase is when you draw cards. Since we're not playing with the deep, the only choice I have is to draw from the surface until I have 6 cards. Easy enough. I draw 1. It is now your go. Your go. Your go.
Okay. So, but I don't have anything with that blue or the green number, the foraging, which seems to be something you wanted me to have right now.
Well, I think the downside to you not having it... Oh. You could discard surface cards from your hand in phase 4. So if you wanted to just migrate and wait till you had one, you could. So that may be a better option.
What is the number in the bottom left of the cards?
That's the migration number.
It's like... oh, that's so glare. This one down here says 9.
Jelfia is congratulating you on your jelly roll race.
Oh, thank you. It was fun, but a learning experience. Yeah, I had lots of machine problems, thread breaking, sewing without thread in my bobbin. But I wasn't the last one to finish, so there's that.
Okay.
Okay. The migration number? What does that mean?
The migration number. So if you didn't want to play... If you didn't want to evolve your species, you can... choose a board location, either the reef or an ocean zone. Discard a card from your hand to move population to the chosen board location from one other board location. If the migrate number is greater than the available population, only move what is available. So why would you want to do that? That is the real question there. Let's find out.
Yeah. This might be just one of those playthroughs where I'm like, I'm going to play this one. I have no...
Yeah. There's still no strategy in the first one. Let's just mess with it until we figure it out.
Mm-hmm. Alright, if something is going to leech from another species...
To attack?
It says to the left. Would yours be to the
Correct.
left?
Correct.
Okay.
So if you're going to be mean, you would play
I'm
such a
just
thing.
going to be evolutionary. That's what I'm going to be.
I like that. Evolution. Now, keep in mind you can't attack quite yet.
Alright, so...
Because you have to have population first.
Alright, well I will play schooling. That's really hard to see. But
Okay.
Schooling, it says aging +1. May not be attacked when this species has 5 or more population.
Oh. Handy enough. So we then go to feeding. You don't have a green number on the card, so your forage value is 1.
From here.
Correct? You always pull from there?
Putting those back?
Yeah, I'm putting those back. Those don't happen until we get to that phase. So you're correct.
Okay.
Okay. Then we go to the aging phase, and you remove one, and you score, so it goes behind your screen.
But mine says +1. Aging +1.
Ooh, aging +1. Then I'm assuming you gain 2.
Even though there's only one on my board.
Let's find out. What's it called? Schooling?
Schooling.
Yep. So you... Okay, so you age an additional population, so it means you actually just killed your species.
What?
Because it's aging +1, so in the aging phase, you would remove 2 from it, which would get you 2 points.
Well, then that would be dumb.
Let's change it up then, do something different.
Like I said, don't know what I'm doing yet.
It is very much, it's essentially like another version of evolution. Just in a different setting. Our camera has decided it's about to fall.
My MacGyvering is not working anymore.
Let's see if I can catch it.
Alright.
Here, grab the, put the dice bag on top.
It's not flat up there.
Yeah, that's why I suggested the dice bag, because it'll conform to the top.
Son of a... It held for hours.
Yep. Here, yeah. I got it. Grab the bag.
You got it? Okay.
Oh, sorry, we're shaking. Oh, good thing I'm catching it. Oh, look, I got a finger in there now.
Don't touch them. Let go.
Okay. So yes, Delphia, this is very much in the same realm. Just an underwater version with fish tokens. This is this does play up to 6. Has lots of other options and such. Now, I can't speak to all the evolution expansions.
That's not gonna stay.
Because I feel like there were a lot of them.
Because, like, that's so top heavy now.
This is very dangerous, this situation that Ez has just created above our board.
I wish I could take a picture of this situation right now.
We're not going to touch the table for the rest of this game.
Technical difficulties. As you can tell, we are still very much amateur at this. My father-in-law was supposed to bring us an extra tripod this weekend and then forgot it. So yeah. Are we good?
It's not moving yet.
Don't wiggle the table is all I can say.
Okay. So I carefully take my drink.
I'm so scared of it.
I like how you got it all set and now you're moving it again.
I had to scooch. Alright.
So, anywho. Anyways, so you did tentacles, right? So you can feed one additional time? So you feed twice then.
Not touching the table.
Here. So you get 2. And then during the aging phase, you remove 1 and score, and it goes behind your board.
Okay.
And then in the final phase, this is the part you should do. You can discard any number of surface cards, which I probably should have done too.
These are all surface cards.
Mm-hmm.
We know this because of the sleeve type.
Very cool sleeves, also very sharp and pointy. These are like weapons grade.
They're not any sharper than Ultra Pros or Dragon, whatever they're called. Dragon sleeve, Dragon shield.
Dragon. But yeah, you want to discard? And because you're going to draw back up to 6.
I can discard whatevs.
You may discard any number of surface cards from your hand, but then you draw from the surface deck until you have a total of 6 cards in your hand. And since we're not playing with the deep cards, that's not a terrible idea. How many did you give me?
2. I just don't want it to move.
Is that a ruler?
It's a ruler.
Okay.
Yeah. So much for that alien tape sticking anything to anything.
I mean, it did for a little bit.
It did for about 2.5 hours.
Alright. So back to my turn.
You should take a picture.
Oh, I will.
So if we're still streaming in a year, we can look back and just laugh after we have upgraded this janky setup.
Okay, so I'm going to play Tentacled on my existing species. So the way I believe that's going to work is I now have a speedy tentacled species, like you do. So I can feed 1 additional time. So I'm assuming I can then forage twice.
By the way, how long do we play through this?
So we're running out of fish, I think.
Okay.
So I feed once for 2, because that's my forage value. And then I feed 1 additional time because I'm Tentacles. Then I age, so I remove a fish. This green fish is now a scoring fish. And then I draw cards. Let's see, I'm going to get rid of some stuff. I'm not sure about these. I'll discard 2. And I'm going to draw 3, since that'll get me back up to 6. And it's your go. And when you asked about the left and the right, it's just like all our species are basically going to be forming a circle, and that's the left to right.
Okay.
And I think you can actually attack your own stuff. It doesn't matter who you attack.
So what's this mean again?
Yeah. A species may never forage if it has that icon. So you typically it's going to be on a predator card.
What's the yellow one at the bottom?
The yellow one is the defense. That's traits with the black text boxes are defensive traits that prevent a species from attacking it.
Huh?
Yep. So if you have that little shell icon at the bottom, if you maybe want to show Jelfia, she wants to see it.
Which one?
I don't know. Is Jelfia a he or a she?
They. Don't misgender people.
They.
They want to see it
apologize.
Until you know, we go with they.
How about we'll just use Jelfia?
You want to?
Or Brax Pants. Is Brax Pants still out there?
She muted us.
Oh,
so
rude.
So she could watch a British baking show. Bad.
You know, I bet you if we had British accents, we'd be more popular. Just saying.
I mean, I do like to listen to watch people that are from Australia. Like that?
I thought they were British.
I'm talking about streamers that are from Australia.
Oh, that's fair. By the way, welcome to all of our Australian viewers. Of which I don't think we have any.
I think of which there are 0 currently. But please, we would love to have you.
So anyways, the shell icon reduces the number of population taken from an attack by the number in the shell icon. So it's like damage reduction. So if I attack you for 5 and you have a defense of 2, I'll only take 3. Okay.
Anywho, let's try this one. I'm going to play Parasitic.
Ew. What does that do?
It says, before your feeding phase, it leeches 2 from the species to the left.
Well, that's not cool.
Which is yours.
That is terrible.
No, it's tentacled and parasitic. It totally makes sense.
Can I defend against that? Is that just...
What does this 4 token mean again that I have?
Victory points. You get a bonus just because I went first, which is ridiculous.
Oh, okay.
Okay, I got nothing against that one. By the way, there's this nice reference guide with all the cards in it. Gives you a pretty good idea. Also a fact and some rules conflicts.
I feel like we're gonna need to move these over.
Probably we're gonna have enough species eventually where it's in a. Anyways, feeding phase.
Okay. So that was before my feeding phase.
Correct.
Now, in my feeding phase, I may feed one additional time, so that just means I get 2, correct?
Correct.
From here.
Correct.
Okay.
Okay.
So now aging.
Aging. Remove one and score it.
Score 1 population from each of your species. I only have 1 species. Discard and draw. Discard. I'm guessing I probably don't need any duplicates right now.
Maybe.
Okay. Draw up to.
6.
I only have 4. You never gave me my other cards.
Pretty sure I did. Did you leave them over there?
No.
Okay.
You never gave me my cards.
You deserve no cards and like it.
It's so pretty. I love the artwork and the colors.
Okay, I'm going to play a new species. I'm going to make them an apex predator. So I'm going to attack.
Oh, I see. So do you always put them to the right?
What?
You put it to the right, which now makes it to the left of mine. Does it matter which side you place your species on? Do you get a choice?
I think you get a... I don't know. Great question. A new species may be placed on either side of your existing species or in between any 2 of your existing species. So, I placed it there. Because I'm now going to attack you. Take that number of population from the target species board and move them to the attacker's species board.
Rude.
So I'm going to take 3 from you, parasitic tentacle crazy. That was my feeding phase, because I can only pick 1. But in the aging phase, I age both of them. So they both score me 1 point. Boom! I'm going to do some drawing next. Do you think you can have duplicate cards on the same one?
Probably not. It can't be like doubly parasitic, right?
Apex, apex, apex! That's... I don't think so.
So I can either keep adding to the same species or I can start a new one.
Mm-hmm. I'm going to discard 1 and then draw 2 cards, which will get me back up to 6.
Well, I want a new boy.
Why don't you move that to the other side?
Because then they can't see it.
Well, yes, they can. Put it over here.
Hey! You revealed
goodness.
You revealed my points! Rude.
I guess this should probably go back here too. So that you don't know how many 0 points I have.
I mean, we know who went first.
Do we? Roll the tape.
We do. Because you rigged our contest to see who got to go first. Alright, anyway. Apex Predator as well.
Really?
Yeah. Really?
Jerk.
Yeah. Yeah, I did it. Okay. What are you buzzing?
Trying to get some of this junk off. Keep going. What you got though?
Okay, so I played the card. Now I feed. I choose 1 species to feed. So, what if I feed on your Apex Predator?
Well, I have a defense of 2, so you would get 1. And then you would age both of them.
Both of them, why?
You age everything, so they both go down to 0. You don't lose them, though.
That's not good. Oh. I forgot about my parasitic trait.
Well, okay, put him on the other side then.
Well, but then he would be eating my peoples.
No, you can attack wherever you want.
Okay. You can attack whatever species.
Correct.
I thought you said there was like a circle thing happening.
Well, there is. That's what these arrows are for, though. If it doesn't have an arrow, when you're just attacking, you choose any other species to target.
Okay. So that still would have happened with the apex predator thing. But now I have to age them both.
Well, hold on.
What?
This would have happened first. Okay? I had this.
Oh, yes.
Parasite would have gone off. You would have taken 2 of mine, which is not cool.
True. Okay.
Then you would have attacked this one, because all I have left.
So I can't attack your apex predator? Even though... Can't, like, kill him? Can't kill him off? Decimate the population in this reef?
By the way, a species that does not have any red icons automatically gets an attack value of 1, which I find interesting. Just like it's a forage value of 1, so it can always do something.
Okay. That does seem weird because I feel like not all ocean life can attack. I don't know.
Fair. Let's jump to page 9 and 10 then, where it elaborates a little bit more. Feeding may trigger a gain icon. We don't have any of those.
I feel like the pretzel music is on point tonight.
It does feel very
Aquatic right now.
very aquatic, yes. You know what? I don't see where it really specifies. Let's check the FAQ and find out.
Alright, I'm not supposed to lean on the table.
I have no idea.
Good talk. I forgot you were looking up already.
So, by the way, a species may have multiple copies of the same trait, but the maximum number of traits on any species is 3. So you could have an apex predator. It would have an attack of 9, which would be stupid.
Jeez. Okay.
But to your point, if you were to attack, I don't know if you could actually attack that guy if he doesn't have any. I don't think you can attack him if I don't have any thing there.
Population, basically.
Yeah, I mean,
It means right now that this is extinct in your reef.
Kind of. So a species goes extinct if you can't age it in your aging phase.
Okay.
Okay?
Alright, so I'm attacking your speedy tentacles.
So you would get one of them, because my defense is 2.
Mm-hmm. And then I age
Mm-hmm.
each species.
Correct. Does it say anything on the actual player about scientific names? Anyways.
I mean, scientific names right here.
No. McSuckface.
What?
It's one of the species names on the right.
What?
Oh, yours is different.
Yeah, mine's totally different.
That's fun.
I mean, way different. Okay, we gotta show that. Okay, so mine has a thingy for naming scientific names. So if it's got a trait, like my apex predator, it could be Predonum dominus. That's what I could call mine. But then his little player aid has totally different names.
I got McSuckface under species.
So his apex predator is Tyson Killa.
So I've got speed and tentacle. So I've got Zoomiopus or Grabo Zip Zip.
Let's see, my tentacled parasitic one could be Parasitus extendus.
Ooh. Sounds a bit foul.
Yeah. Alright, where were we?
You
I
just
aged.
scored. You need to do your draw phase.
I'm not going to discard any, so I just need to draw one. Thank you.
Uh-huh. Okay, so I'm kind of in a tough situation because I can only feed with one of my guys.
You have to play first.
Well, yeah.
Stop yawning!
No, you started it.
You started it. You're killing me, Smalls.
Your parasite thing, though, that is very, very aggravating. I don't know how to get rid of that or deal with that. So... I'm going to put inking on my speedy tentacled beast. So that is going to make his new name. So I've got speed tentacled inking. So I've got Grabo Zip Zip Squirter.
Grabo Zip Zip Squirter.
Yeah. And I am then going to feed with this one. And I can feed twice. So that's going to give me 4 population.
I'm gonna play.
Then I'm going to score.
See if I can reduce the glare on these cards at all.
But unfortunately that means that I have to discard my other species because I don't have any population on it.
What does this do? Too dark? Less glare? More?
I mean, no, the glare wasn't on that side. The glare was on this side.
Are you sure about that?
Yeah, it modified. Modify!
Adjust.
Yeah, well, that's better.
See, now there's glare on that side too, but
But it's way better.
I don't know about way better. Wish these were dimmable.
Why don't you turn on the other light? I think it's fine.
Alright.
Okay.
We're learning.
I have played. I'm going to do some discarding.
You know what we need to stop the yawns?
Gotta get the Reef!
The cheat. Light switch.
That makes it your turn.
What did you do? You like did things and I wasn't paying attention. One of your apex predators gone.
Yeah, I couldn't age him, so he did. Got taken out by your parasite. Gross. Gross!
Yeah. How about I have an apex predator that is also tentacled.
That's terrible.
So my apex predator may feed an additional time.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Parasite goes first.
Why?
Because it always goes first. Before your feeding phase.
Oh, yeah.
Worst thing ever. Then pick your species to feed.
I think my apex predator will feed on your speediness.
You can't,
Why?
because my defense is now 6.
Oh. Okay. Okay, so what if I just forage with my tentacle parasitics?
That would be a better idea. So that would get you one. You could do it twice, because these also tentacled, so you would get 2 of them.
I can't reach.
Don't touch the table.
I know. That's why I didn't reach that far.
Then in the aging phase, you lose your tentacled apex predator.
Oh.
But you score a parasitic tentacle. Let's see, what's your parasitic tentacle one?
Hmm? My
You got Grabo McSuckface.
No, I have Parasitus extendus, remember?
Oh, that's right. Yes. I like.
Okay, so what happens to Parasitus?
That gets discarded. That goes there. My turn. I'm going to play a new species. The filter feeder, who can forage 5.
What? Forage 5? What?
You know what though? Hold on a second. I'm not going to do that.
What's overpopulating mean? Because it says it never overpopulates.
So when you get down to the very bottom, it's the fishbone. If you get to that point, then you lose fish on your board all the way down to 5. Since he can't overpopulate, he won't do that. So I am going to. Can I change that? Because that. Well, I don't have enough in. There's not enough in the pool, so.
Well, won't we go into the next?
You know what? Whatever. I'm gonna feed with my filter feeder. You will get 2.
And then.
Which is really crappy now that I think about it. Yeah,
Well,
we learned.
I relearned earlier. If you want to undo it.
Yeah, I do. This is terrible.
Oh, okay.
That's terrible. This is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna put. Okay, my speedy tentacled inking. Oh, I don't think I can. You can have more than one of the same trait, right? Isn't that what we read? Yeah. Well, he's
You
super
can't have
speedy.
4. You can't have 4 though. You can only have 3.
May have 1 extra trait.
Oh, whatever. I
So
was like, you told me 3 was the
my
max.
speedy tentacled inking speedy is going to attack you for 4. I'm assuming I add them all together, right? Add of the red icons, the attack value. You don't have any defense. So
Rude.
Take 4 little fishies from your parasites.
Rude.
Hey, you started the attacks.
I didn't.
Move them as fishies. Then I get to feed one additional time, and I will forage.
Are you sure you don't just get to have one extra, like feeding an extra time means you get one more, or you get to do another whole action worth?
Great question. Let's find out. Yeah, you can do it either way. So we have finished off we've run out of fish in the reef. So now we're taking fish from the first section of the ocean. Go ahead. Oh, I had age. Whoop. Your go. After I draw.
Sorry.
Excuse me.
I was very confused by this bit down here about the blue and purple scenario cards.
Mm-hmm.
Blue scenario cards are active when the corresponding ocean zone is empty.
Mm-hmm.
Purple ones are they activate when the corresponding ocean zone empties. But ours are blue, right?
Yep.
So, because we're playing with the Reef variant.
Also correct.
To learn. Okay.
So what you gonna do?
I don't know. Flee from your crazy species over there?
Let's see. We are now a zoomy zip zip grabo squirter.
Maybe I'll become transparent.
What? It may not be attacked or leads if there's population in the reef. There isn't.
Oh, the reef. I thought.
That's the ocean.
I was thinking of my.
That's a really cool card, though. Should have played it last turn.
Shush.
Hey, that's how we learn.
Why do I only have 5 cards again?
What are you doing with your cards? Are you hiding them?
No.
Putting them in your pocket?
You're not giving them to me. I was like, are they sticking? I don't know.
Could be.
What the deuce was that?
A cat.
Okay. It did not sound like a cat. It sounded like a...
An exploding raccoon, then.
No. 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 That was not an exploding... No! Don't do it. Don't make the sound. Because I'm tired and you'll make me like giggle until I can't stop. Happened to call Tony earlier on her stream. It was so funny. She was dying. Alright. Maybe I shall become a speedy tentacled parasite.
That sounds extra awful. At least now you can forage with it and get something more. They get more than one.
So now I can be...
Well, Parasite goes first.
A July Parasitus Extendus.
So you get 2 from me, you jerk face.
Yep, parasitic happens first.
Yep.
And then I can feed. Or I forage.
You would want to forage, too, because you can't get through my My defense is now
Yeah.
8
So
because I'm so
I can
fast.
do it an additional time.
Correct. So you would feed 4 from there.
Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Oh man, clear out the
Is that
ocean.
a kid or a child? Or a kid or a child? A kid or a cat? Words are hard.
Okay. Now you age.
Okay. Just one.
Yep. And then you draw up to 6. How many cards do you have?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Okay. Now I'm going to do my filter feeder extravaganza.
Okay.
I'm going to filter feed myself up to 5.
From the ocean. The first ocean zone.
From the first ocean zone. So I've filter fed. Then I age, and I've got 2 of them, so I age this way. Give me 2 points. Then I have to draw a card. Here we go.
Okay, so and this fertile thing doesn't happen until this is empty.
Correct, and there are
I can't see them.
4 left.
Okay. So. Oh man, I just said that. So I gotta put this in. Earth. Okay, so. The earth is chilling. Okay. So I think it's time to start a new species then, yeah?
Yeah, that parasite ability is pretty potent.
I think I will put symbiotic on this new species. And it's it gains 1 after the species to the right, which would be this one, forages or attacks.
Not cool, but okay. I'm picking up what you're putting down there.
And what's the blue number again?
Okay, so that just shows you that when something happens, it gains 1. So when that happens, it gets 1.
Mm.
The blue number in the corner is always going to represent that. Those are called gains.
Okay.
Cool.
Yeah. So I think he needs to feed so that he doesn't die.
Correct. So he gets 1. And then you age both of your species.
Mm-hmm.
Get you your 2 points. Do you want to discard anything?
I mean, I guess I should discard transparent since the reef is empty. Yeah.
Good call.
Okay. Not gonna say I might have gotten another transparent in exchange for that transparent, but mayhaps.
Okay, I'm going to play. My filter feeder is also a shark cleaner.
Oh, I forgot to name my symbiotic one. Right now it is.
What's it called?
It is now just Mutuous.
How about friendly? Or sidekick? I like mine.
Yours are like actual words. Mine are all like scientific naming. They sound like scientific names from my chart.
Well, the scientific name of this one over here is the nibbler vacuum. Technical term. Okay. So I'm going to use this one. I'm going to feed with this one. it's going to attack those for 4, but you now have a defense. So I'm only going to do 2.
Huzzah!
Which means he gets 1.
From...
I am then going to feed again. And this time I'm just going to forage, though.
So I get another one.
I don't think so.
Gains 1 after the species to the right forages or attacks. That's what it says.
I guess it doesn't really matter then, yeah. Just take it from there. The next group.
Now we are in the fertile phase.
I need to take 2 as well because I attacked. So my nibbling vacuum gains 2 because it's the closest one to my other one. I then have to age. Okay, so a couple things have happened. Now you play 2 cards each turn and age twice per turn.
Because of the Cambrian explosion.
Correct? And new species gain 2 right off the bat.
Fertile.
Correct. So this is when the game gets crazy.
Okay.
And I need to draw up to 6.
Mm-hmm. Well, perhaps I will play bottom feeder on my symbiotic one, so it becomes Infima Mutuis. So bottom feeder gains 2 after the species to the left is attacked. I know yours is going to be much better.
Yeah, trashy sidekick.
Yeah, much better. So I need to play another card though, correct?
What?
Because I'm playing 2 cards.
Yeah.
I will make, because I'm speedy, so this one becomes symbiotic with this one. So it's now a tentacled parasitic symbiotic speedster. Both symbiotically living with this one and a parasitic relationship.
What a terror. Those are clearly opposites. Can't be a parasitic symbiote.
I don't know about that.
Well, I mean, how can...
Maybe not on the same species.
They are opposite.
Yeah.
Sure. Anyways.
You gotta take the good with the bad, man.
Very true.
So. What? Oh,
hey!
Board Game House! Welcome back!
Welcome, Board Game House peeps.
That is awesome! Thank you so much for joining us. Bringing your community over here.
Ooh, I love the hugs.
Meeple hugs. That's awesome.
Oh, Wacky Tabaxi Tavern, welcome. Theater Stud, Sunshiny, Catskill Creations.
How was your stream tonight? What'd
Yeah.
you guys play?
Ooh, what was it?
We are both learning and playing through Oceans for the first time.
Ocean.
Wacky Tabaxi Tavern. It's now following. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. That's fun to say.
It is.
I have to say, since we started the channel, when I go and follow other channels under our name, Many Nerds Nerding, I have gotten quite a lot of compliments from, the broadcasters.
Ooh, you played Betrayal?
Oh, yeah. Which, like, classic Betrayal?
Yes.
Or
Legacy.
Or Baldur's Gate. Or, it was like...
And was the underground lake in the attic?
Throwing it back to that erroneous edition.
But it's the best edition because it's so wrong, it's great.
Yeah. Like, literally, our copy's right here of Betrayal, and I don't know what exactly.
We have the original one.
I think it might be first edition, and so the errata that I have printed out in that thing is, like, seriously, it's like 3 or 4 computer printer pages worth of errata. But...
yeah.
Classic with Widow's Walk. Yes.
I like that one. Which scenario did you end up with it? There's so many great scenarios in there. Like, we've played it a lot. I really like the Legacy version. If you guys haven't played it, you need to. It's great.
I know. I'm like, now I'm gonna have to speak carefully to make sure.
No spoilers.
I don't get anything mixed up that was in Legacy. Don't want to give any spoilers. But as far as scenarios go. But yeah.
Yeah, that's a good point.
I mean, the one with the airplane, the cat and the airplane, the classic one, where everybody's like been shrunk like Honey, I Shrunk the Kids, and there's a cat like
trying to eat them. Yeah. That one's pretty classic. I don't know about in your particular games when you play, but when we play, we have one person that is almost always the traitor.
Brax Pants, are you
always.
listening,
Yes,
Brax Pants? Are you still watching British baking show?
You're not messing with your baking show.
Yeah, she's always the traitor. And was often the traitor in Legacy. So.
Yes, it was very often. Anyways, we are...
So, was it my turn?
Yeah, so anyways, thanks for joining, guys. Like we said, we're learning Oceans, and we are maybe a little bit past the halfway point. So the explosion just happened, which kind of expedites the rest of the game, I would say.
Playing more traits.
Yeah, play more cards, more things happen. We're going to be flying through our fish. And then we're going to finish out the game here probably pretty soon.
Yeah, we're playing the Reef variant, which is a simplified, like, introductory variant. We're not playing with they're called the deep cards, right?
Correct. We're not playing with the deep cards or the more complicated scenarios.
Figured we would learn it first, because... like I said, we got it back in beginning of quarantine and then never got it played. So
yeah, but if you played Evolution, this is just another version of that, really.
But completely separate. It's like a completely separate rule set, I believe. Like
yeah, but it's very, very similar.
Evolution-esque, but totally different. So, all right. So I played my second one. You were looking up something.
No, figured it out.
No, you were just naming.
Oh yeah, well. My favorite part of the game so far is you get these little player aids.
Yeah, at first we thought they were identical because they just look the same on the front side.
Correct, but each one has a little chart with these cool different names so you can create your own species. And every player aid has different names in it.
Yeah, so mine has a different chart.
Yeah, look under the parasite line on mine. So if you want Moochie McSuckface... that's a legal name in the game.
For your species here. So yeah, so your species on the left with 4 traits is what?
So yes, this species over here is the Zoomy Zip Zip Grabo, what was it? Grabo Squirter.
You're only supposed to pick 2 words, but you know.
No, you gotta use all of them.
Okay.
Let's make this legit.
Okay.
Anyways, so you played Symbiotic.
Yes.
And now who are you gonna feed? Well, your Parasite goes off first, right?
So I played the cards.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Parasite goes off. Takes 2 from this. Thank you very much. And then I go into feeding, so I have to choose one of them to feed.
Does the Parasite go off every turn?
Yeah.
Even if you don't feed?
It says before your feeding phase.
I guess that's true.
I think I will...
Yeah, okay.
I guess I'll feed the one that's not doing quite as strongly, my symbiotic bottom feeder. So I just get one, correct? Because I don't have any, I don't have forage or attack.
Correct.
Okay.
The symbiotic bottom feeder, aka the trashy sidekick. In case you're wondering what that one's called.
All right, and then I've got.
Oh no, you gotta age, and now we're aging twice.
Age 2 per turn instead of 1.
So you're both gonna lose.
Oh, okay.
2 of them.
All right.
Oh snap!
All right, and then I'm gonna discard this one, and then I need 3 more cards.
Ooh. 1, 2, 3.
And I apologize for like the glare on some of these, but because of the sleeves, it's kind of shiny.
Yes, very
The
violent sleeves.
They're not violent, and of course it's see-through on my hand, but yeah, they're very nice. I like them. Yeah, the more we use this green screen. It's been like what 2 weeks or 3 weeks now. The more I think we need a pink screen instead of a green screen, because there's so much green on all of our games.
Yeah, that's true. The fish are actually see-through on there, which I find amusing. Okay, so you scored. My turn.
Yeah.
I'm going to play a new species. I'm going to play Apex Predator. So I get 2 because it's fertile time. I'm also going to make it an Apex Predator bottom feeder. In case you're wondering, that's going to make it Trashy Killa. Or Tyson Yucko. We'll go with Tyson Yucko for sure.
Okay.
So I'm going to feed with this one.
Your new one?
My Tyson Yucko.
So you're attacking or foraging?
I can't forage because of the Apex Predator, so I have to attack. I'm going to attack your tentacled parasitic symbiotic speed demon.
Okay.
That being said, though, you do have a defense of 2, so I'm only going to get 1.
Mm-hmm.
But then, hold up. I gain 2 after the species to the right is attacked, so I gain 2 more.
Okay, but because
Hold up. And then my filter bottom feeder shark cleaner is going to gain 2 as well. And then your thing happens. So you're going to gain 1.
Symbiotic, because I gain 1 after the species to the left forages or attacks.
Because you're somehow a symbiotic parasite.
Yep.
Should be against the rules. But from what I can tell, it isn't. That's like saying you have a speedy, slow creature.
I don't know.
Anyways.
I feel like it could be, like in this case, I feel like it doesn't make sense. Like it can't be symbiotic and parasitic with the same species, but
with different species?
Like in,
sure, okay.
in nature, it could be symbiotic with one and parasitic to another. I don't know. But
That's fair. Anyways, age phase. I'm going to age and score myself some 6 points.
And if anyone has played Oceans before and we're doing something totally wrong, please call us out. You can backseat game us, be rules lawyer. I don't care.
I do.
No, you don't. You don't want to play things incorrectly.
That is true, though.
Because if we're playing something incorrectly, I'm going to blame you.
That's also
And then
true.
we know it's always your fault if we're playing things incorrectly because you're the one reading the rule book.
Part of that statement is true. I'll leave that up to you to decide.
We have several friends who will vouch for me and back me on this.
Anyways, I then have to 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 draw back up to 6 cards, and that then makes it your go.
Okay. Okay.
I feel like we're running out of room in our species.
We are.
area.
I was like, look, it doesn't take up much space, and that was before we started.
Well, here, let's double up. That way you can fit another species in here if you wish, because you still get to see all this stuff. You just don't get the picture.
But the pictures are so cool.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. It's a very fair point.
Mm-hmm. So I played 2. Alright. Well, I guess I gotta decide where I want to put it.
Where do you want to go? You gonna build a new one?
Well, I've got this parasitic one, so I don't really want to be putting something of mine to the left of it.
That's fair.
Just saying. Maybe I can have a... Let's move these over. I'll put the other one on the end.
Okay. I'll get you another board. There you go. Ah!
Well, this symbiotic bottom feeder is also going to become a speedy.
A speedy bottom feeder?
A speedy symbiotic bottom feeder.
Okay. And then?
And then... I don't know, man. I feel like I'm just... I don't know. Maybe I'm not going to do that. I mean, can it... Can be a double bottom feeder?
Oh. I mean, I guess so. I don't see why not. Good gracious.
Bottom feeder to the left and to the right.
Okay. Well, who are you going to feed?
It's really good at bottom feeding.
Well, Parasite goes off first.
Mm-hmm.
So you get 2 for this guy.
Mm-hmm.
From my apex bottom feeding predator.
Mm-hmm.
By the way, I love like apex predator like tattoo shark thing. It's pretty cool.
It's like like the tribal kind of...
Like the Maori kind of?
Maori tattooing...
That's really cool.
Design, yeah. Okay, so I can attack or I can forage.
Mm-hmm.
What's your defense? Oh my gosh, your defense is
8. On my speedy tentacled inky speedy.
Oh my goodness. You fast.
Mm-hmm.
What's the shark cleaner thing?
After a species with 3 or more attacks, if this is the closest shark cleaner on either side, it gets 2. So he's right in between my 2 predators. That is the thought.
There's something in my hair.
Well, what would you like to do?
I don't know. I'll just forage.
Okay, so you get 2.
Mm-hmm.
And then I think that's it.
Then I have to age twice. Correct.
Correct. So all of your species lose 2.
I mean, you don't really... You're gaining points, right?
Correct. You're getting points by aging them.
Okay.
And then how many cards you need?
I need 2. quite a few.
Okay, I'm gonna put symbiotic on my filter feeding shark cleaner. He's just everyone's friend. And then I'm going to play on my apex predator, tentacled. So
Tentacled apex predator. I feel like you should
Run away! Run away!
Swim away from that.
Swim swiftly. Flee for your life. So with my apex predator bottom feeder tentacled thing, I'm going to attack this guy.
I feel like I'm in trouble. Yeah.
So I get one fish from him. And after the species to the right is attacked, I get 2 more. And after a species with 3 or more attacks, I'm going to get 3 more on this guy.
Goes with shark cleaner.
Shark cleaner and symbiotic with the same arrow.
Gain 2 if this is the closest shark cleaner. Okay.
It's the only shark cleaner, yep. And then your thing goes off.
I gain 1 after the species to the left forages or attacks.
Mm-hmm. You're taking that from the wrong pool.
I totally did.
And then I'm gonna do that again.
Don't lean on the table.
I gained 1 from you. And then 2 more from Gaines.
If you weren't with us about 45 minutes ago, we had like our camera setup is a little like MacGyvered right now. Because we were supposed to get a tripod from my father-in-law last weekend and he forgot it. He didn't bring it. So
I gave you your symbiotic.
we had a droopy
Fish
camera. We had a droopy camera, and now it's very precarious, and we should not like bump or lean on the table at all, lest it all come tumbling down.
Oh shoot! I forgot to age.
Yeah, that's an important part. Aging.
Gotta get the points. Sorry, I'm gonna kick you.
Mm-hmm.
And are we? Oh, there's 1 more in there, but then our gains go up 1, which is pretty sweet.
Okay. Okay, my turn.
C.
Well, I really wish I would have like drawn an apex predator in the last
17 turns.
3 or 4 turns. Because these are both now maxed out with their traits. So, I mean, I will play a new species. I guess it'll filter feeder. So it gains 2 as a new species, correct?
Correct, because it's fertile.
I can still play 1 more card, or I still have to play 1 more card.
Correct.
I mean, I guess I will give it schooling?
Ooh, which one is this?
Schooling.
Oh, wait, we haven't seen that in a bit.
Oh wait, aging +1. That's not good.
Well, just attack with it. Or forage with it.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
It's gonna be bad for my other ones though if I don't increase their populations.
Sure.
I don't know. We're learning. It's probably a very bad strategy that I've got going on now.
Well, I mean, you forage with it and you get 5 on there, then you don't have to mess with it for a while.
Yeah. Okay. So, on to the feeding phase, and I will have my new filter feeder my schooling filter feeder.
Ooh, what's his name?
A schooling filter feeder would be...
The nerdy vacuum or the gentle click?
a Megaturbis.
Megaturbo.
Or a Popula Balanus? I don't know. Balanus. Okay. So, foraging for 5.
You have them all out of there? Whoa.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. After the species to the right forages or attacks, I gain 1. No, I gain 2. Because of the abundance thingamajoob. I think
Yeah.
that's it.
I think that's it as well.
So I will discard those 2 and draw 2. Draw 4 up to 6.
There you are.
Thank you.
Okay, and then you age 2, 2, and 3.
Why?
Aging for
yes.
schooling. That's pretty nice because it's going to get you some extra points. Ooh.
I know, my tentacled speedy symbiotic parasite's about to go extinct.
You're heavy. Okay.
Okay. Moving right along. We're on the last pool of fish. I feel like with our filter feeders, it's gonna deplete kind of quickly.
Okay. I need some more room because we're about to get another species out here.
How are we gonna remember where?
I think we'll remember which
Okay.
one of your awful things is still out there harassing me. I'm gonna
We
play.
could put this here as a. This is the divider between yours and mine.
Don't touch mine. Okay. So I have put down the bottom feeder card, pointing to the left. So when your guy down there is attacked, I get a gain of 2. He's also a whale cleaner. So after a species with 3 or more forages, gain 3 if this is the closest whale cleaner on either side. Quit that.
I know. It's like we need another rave up in here. Yes, I'm gonna do it.
Don't do it. Don't
Yes, it wakes me up.
I mean, it is invigorating for
It's
sure.
not that loud.
Okay. I am going to use my speedy tentacled inkling, and I'm going to attack your filter feeding schooling guys for 4. You don't have any defense. Whoop. So I take your 4 fish.
I do not have any defense, and that is rude, though. That's rude.
And since he was attacked, my bottom feeding whale cleaners get 2, which is up to 3 because we have abundance in play.
Oh my gosh.
And my filter feeding shark cleaner symbiote is also going to get 3 because I attacked.
Yeah, you are killing it.
Literally. Oh, Braxpants, welcome back. How was the British baking show? Was it fantastic? Did they make things that looked unrealistic but amazing to eat?
The system is down. The system is down.
Down. That's the cheat, flipping on and off the light switch.
Yes, I got that. Thanks.
And then I'm going to forage, which is 4. Yes,
Alright, well, this one got attacked. So my bottom feeders. Oh, I'm sorry. I can't stop the yawning.
Oh my goodness.
I thought the raid would help.
Oh no! I have hit overpopulation.
It was dramatic. Are there tears? Were there tears?
Of course there were. Someone was so happy. They made friends for life. And then they were cast away. They were sent home from their island. Their flames were put out.
There's no island.
The tribe has spoken.
That's a different show. That's one of the original reality shows. Thank you.
Okay, overpopulation. After each feeding... Oh, balls. I have to lose population down to 5. Well, where do you think these go? Do I put them back in the pool? The owner of the species may put the lost population in the reef or any one ocean zone. Wait a minute. Why did
Oh! So you can put them in there, and then transparent still works.
Or I can put them here,
And abundance goes away.
and abundance goes away.
But over there, then transparent isn't like...
Yeah, that's why you would migrate people. Oh my goodness, the games totally make sense now. Alright, I'm then going to score.
I'm hoping the fact that none of you have spoken up about these things is because you've never played it and didn't know that we were doing things stupidly.
Perhaps. Or they just like watching us suffer through these things. Which is also
That's also a possibility.
a possibility. That's what Brax Pants would do. By the way, Brax Pants, I don't know if you... I think you missed it, but we were talking about you always being the perpetual traitor.
Yeah.
We were talking about betrayal.
Yeah, I don't know if you were here, if you were paying attention when we were raided by Board Game House, but they played Betrayal tonight.
Board Game House.
Yeah. Yeah, they played Betrayal. So then, of course, that led to discussion about you always being the traitor. Lots of lag. Let me go look.
Great question. No idea. Well, here.
It's her, not us.
It's her?
It might be you. You might need to refresh. But according to OBS, we don't have any dropped frames or anything, so...
No, the wind's blowing the back door.
Oh.
I'm going to close it.
You thought you heard a minion?
Oh no!
Hmm.
Do we have anything else on right now?
No. According to OBS, everything is in the green.
We have other things running that I need to shut down?
I don't think so. Everything's...
Well, we apologize if you're having lag.
Yes, always the traitor. We even got you a little pin.
Best gift ever.
I think I got it from the BGG store.
I think you did too. I think it's your turn too.
Okay. I'm losing this game. That's what's happening.
Yep, you're definitely losing.
Hmm.
Just concede.
No.
Waha!
Okay, so, but abundant... Okay, so... Let me make sure I didn't miss anything else during your whole thing going off. I got the one for bottom feeding.
You got everything you needed.
Did I?
Yes. Now it is your go.
Okay.
Ooh, you have 2 species with no fish on them, which means one of them's gonna go extinct unless she pulls out some shenanigans.
Well, I mean, there's all sorts of game things on here.
That's true. That's true.
But this one depends on... See, I can... That one leaches from yours.
That's true. Which is not cool.
So that one can leach. Wait, I'm confused. Okay.
What you checking out?
The one over there that is technically adjacent to mine over here.
Yes. That, yeah. My bottom feeding whale cleaner.
My filter feeding schooling thing is now also going to become parasitic. To the right.
No.
Yup.
How dare you attack my trashy scrubber. Or my tidy yucko.
Okay.
Parasitic filter feeder schooling.
Yeah.
Schooling.
But now I have to play another card.
Yeah, that guy's name is Nerdy Vacuum McSuckface. In case you're wondering.
Does this one belong?
Technical term.
This one goes in here?
I have it.
Well, I can't play another card. I have to start a new species. I have to.
You can always migrate. Ooh, that's a good idea. Migrate the guys out of there into there.
What do you mean?
So if you discard a card, the number in the bottom left corner is what you migrate. We talked about that at the very beginning. I haven't actually done it. So you could get these fish out of here. There's 5 in there if you have something with 5.
Filter feeder.
Boom. Filter feeder. So then you take these guys and you move them to any other spot in the ocean.
Mm-hmm.
So you can put those guys over there.
Sure.
So now abundance is going to activate.
Sure.
And then who are you going to feed with?
I mean, I think I gotta do this one again. The filter feeder.
Okay.
Parasitic. Well, wait. Before the feeding phase, it leaches 2 from the species to its right.
Ugh. Rude.
And then this one also does the parasitic thing.
Ugh. Rude.
Yeah.
By the way, the parasitic ability has proven to be very, very nice.
Mm-hmm. Alright. So this one is going to forage
Mm-hmm.
for 5.
Mm-hmm. By the way, after a species with 3 or more forages, I gain 4.
Hold on. You made me wait for my stuff.
I'm just reminding you. Because you do stuff too.
Gains 1 after the species to the right forages or attacks, so it gains 2
Correct.
because of abundance. So that's attacked, is attacked.
Okay. Then I gain 4 from my whale cleaner. Which is pretty cool.
Okay. And then aging. Correct?
Yeah.
So
2, 2, and 3.
3, 2, 2. Still alive.
That parasitic thing. Not cool.
I like it. Have you not gotten any?
No. No.
I then need 3 more cards.
Alright, how many fish do we have in here?
How many are left in the ocean?
About 12. So here's the tough one. How can I make something amazing happen? No idea.
Parasitic schooling. Parasitis turbis.
Yeah?
Or
Okay.
Mega Marina.
On my bottom field feeding whale cleaner. Gonna play schooling.
Mm-hmm.
For my first play.
We are running out of space.
My second one. You know what? No, I'm not gonna do that.
Okay.
Because I'm not gonna have room. Well, that's not really the important
I
part.
mean, that's not the important part. We can make room.
I guess I have to.
Move, all you schools of ocean life. Make room for a new species. This one's mine, thank you.
Yep.
Inking.
Yep. Okay. What do I do next? No idea.
You feed. You choose one to feed.
Which one to feed, though? Great question. I think I'm gonna have my speedy tentacled inking fish. I think I'm going to have him attack. If I do that, though, I'm gonna... Ooh. Alright, no, this guy's gonna go. My apex bottom feeding tentacle guy. He's going to attack your parasitic filter feeder for 3.
Oh, I needed one more population to not be attacked.
I know, that's why I did it.
Oh. Alright, so this one was attacked.
Mm-hmm.
So it gets 3. My bottom feeder over here reaps the benefit of my parasitic filter feeder getting killed.
I'm then going to attack. I'm gonna attack him, but I only get
How
one.
can you attack twice?
Because I have tentacled. May attack twice.
It says may feed.
Yeah, I'm feeding twice.
Sure.
But I only get one because you have speed.
So you're attacking this one?
Yeah.
Okay. That does nothing for me.
Uh-huh. I'm then going to score 2, 2, 2, 2, 2.
Dang.
Then I'm going to...
Age.
I already did age. I'm going to discard my whole hand.
Did you have 2 on that one?
I did.
Oh, yeah. Because of fertile.
Okay. Oh, and this guy... Well, I forgot. He gets 1 because he attacked.
2.
2.
Because of abundance.
Your go.
Alright, I'm just gonna... I guess I'll have to play this one up here, kind of. But it'll be to the right of this one.
Sorry, I was looking at the chat. I shut mine down.
Your phone gonna die?
No, I just figured, you know what, if they're having lag, maybe I can turn off some things using up our bandwidth.
Sure.
I don't know if it helped. Brax Pants, Jelfia. Has it gotten any better?
I'm gonna have an inking. Whale cleaner.
Okay.
And this one gets 2 because of fertile. Because it is a new species. This one is technically to the right of this one. Alright. Play the cards. Feeding. Oh, leaching first. Parasites first. Doesn't that mean it dies? No? There's nothing to... Oh, I just parasited my own.
Yes, you did.
Hmm.
So you parasite him.
Maybe I should have put that in here. Oh well, whatever.
And I'm trying to see exactly how that works.
Man, I'm sorry the lag's bad. OBS isn't showing any issues. Have you tried refreshing, reloading? I don't have any random tabs open. But yeah, no. 0 dropped frames. 60 frames per second. What's the answer? I'm bored. Answer is we figure it out later? Alright. He dies, that's what I think.
Well, I mean, I think you just don't get to leech because I don't have any population.
Fine. Alright, so feeding. I think I'll do... Maybe my tentacly one will attack.
Mm-hmm.
Can it attack that one?
Yes.
You have no defense, correct?
I have no defense. So what you get? 2?
2.
Okay.
Okay, but it can do it again.
Mm-hmm.
But it can attack a different one?
Mm-hmm.
That one?
Okay.
I don't know.
Alright. And then you age. Oh, no, wait, no, things happen. Left is
Is attacked. Yeah.
Okay. So then you age 2, 2, and 3, and those up there die. Sad.
Yeah. I did not play that well. Put that in the wrong spot.
That's weird.
Yeah, I don't know. Is there like a... I've never looked. Is there like a Twitch status page?
Is there anything else we could shut down over there that we have up?
No, I mean, there's just pretzel music. We've never had a problem with that before. Like, we can run Zoom with 7 cameras or 7 feeds coming in, and
Yeah, I don't know.
it's fine. And now we don't have Zoom running. I only have the Stream Manager tab open and GIFBot open. That's it. That's all it's open.
Should I run through
Plus
the house and
OBS.
shut off all the electronic devices in the house?
I mean, I don't think it's us. I mean, I don't. I mean, OBS says we're not dropping any frames. We're not. It's
Okay.
got green light.
Well, we apologize for any technical difficulties you may be having.
Yeah, maybe it is a Twitch thing. Maybe the internet's broken everywhere. I don't know.
It's true. Did you get your points? 2, 2, and 3?
I did not. 3, 2, 2.
Okay.
I'm losing. Can we finish this? I have made some poor beginner's choices. doing?
I just played Parasitic.
Oh man.
Revenge!
It's
However...
probably a bit too late to really...
Oh, for sure.
To revenge that much, but...
And then I'll put aging on them.
Don't put my elbows on the table.
Yeah, sure. I'm gonna see how many points I can
No
get.
elbows on the table. We don't want everything to come crashing down.
Okay, this guy is going to forage twice.
So that's like all the fishes?
So I get 4,
Almost all the fishes?
and then I need 4 more.
So that's all the fishes.
Well, okay, that's what the bag's for. Can you open up the bag, please?
I don't want to touch the table.
Okay.
The reserve.
Correct. So this is like last turn is essentially taking effect. So I get 3 more here, and then my bottom feeding whale cleaner goes off. He gets 4. And then Parasite happens.
Does that count as an attack?
No. I looked that up too. And then I have to age everybody too. This guy, I put schooling on him, so I actually age him 3, so he dies. Because there's too many of them. And it's now your turn, and this is going to be the last turn we'd have.
Okay. Even though you went first?
That's why you're getting another turn.
As in, you said this is the last turn we're gonna have. Like, we don't go again.
Well, correct. You're going to go again, then we're done.
Okay.
Yep.
You didn't give me cards.
Oh my goodness.
So,
How many do you need? 2?
so I should have had those cards that you had.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, maybe kid tablets need to be shut down. I don't know what his school iPad may be doing up there.
Let's see, what else can I shut off?
I mean, don't worry about it at this point. I mean... Alright, I gotta make a new species, apparently.
Alright, Brax fans. Jafia. Any noticeable difference?
I don't think this is gonna matter, but... How about an apex predator
Nice.
who also inks?
Ooh. What else would you like to do?
So then I feed.
Parasite first?
Yeah, parasite. And parasite.
Oh man, you got I got Parasite from both ends?
Yep.
Jeez.
Okay. Somebody feeds.
Well, at endgame scoring, as many of those guys as you can have, you're going to get more points for. So whoever's going to get you the most is it like that guy.
The filter feeder.
Yeah, because you get 5 from him.
Yeah. Okay.
What happens when he does that?
This one gets 2 because of abundance.
Okay. There's 2 for your abundance. I get 4 when you feed with him.
Whatever.
I forgot about that. That's pretty sweet.
Parasited you, though.
That's also true. Okay, then you age.
Mm-hmm.
So you, this guy who lasted the whole game, dies in the last turn.
Now dies at the very end. That's okay.
He served his purpose. His porpoise?
Oh.
Yeah.
Dad
Fish
joke.
jokes.
Dad joke.
Fishy,
Okay.
fishy dad joke.
All right, now what?
So let's go to endgame scoring.
Can I reveal my pile of fish?
Endgame. Okay. So we basically just add up how many fish we have left behind our screen on our boards, and then you add in your fish token. Mine is a 0 because I went first. That's it.
Okay. Well then, I will draw in my pile of fish here. They're so pretty. See? So pretty. Oh, and green and transparent right now. But acrylic bits, so pretty. Alright. Can I count out loud?
No. Just organize them into groups of 5 or 10.
Whatever, that's boring.
I don't know. Brax Pants, how do you want her to count? Make her do it in French.
So I can take the ones off the board and add them right in? Or not?
Yeah.
Should be 10, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. Yeah. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 54, 58.
66.
Mm-hmm.
Hmm.
Winner, winner, chicken dinner.
Yes! Oh, and Brax Pants, I don't know if you caught at the beginning, I did hold my breath longer than she did. Video proof.
Only because you made me laugh and lose it.
Fair enough.
Demand a rematch at some point. At some point. For the breath holding, not necessarily the fact that you beat me.
Also fair.
Hold on. We didn't. I should have taken a picture of in progress.
Where's your phone?
Right there.
Oh, yeah. Fair point.
So, yeah. I
What'd you
liked
think?
it. I liked it. Now that I know kind of what's happening and going on, I would like to play again with the deep cards and the variable, what are they, scenarios?
Correct. Yeah, I mean, maybe we should play this next week. Just add in the other stuff. Try it out.
Let me see those scenario cards because they're shiny. What are those bags for?
I think if you don't want to use the screens, you can use the bags.
Well, duh, we should have been using the bags. Why did you make me use the silly little...
Here, share with everyone the super cool bags that are in here.
Yeah, they're like these cute little... screen printed. They're very nice and soft. Aren't there more?
Yeah, I can't reach.
I was like, that's not all there was. There were more. They're so pretty. I love the artwork. So, yeah, we should have been using those. I mean, the art is cool on the little screens and all, with the green on there, but...
Yeah. You know, I can't really say that this is much different at all to the Evolution game.
It's been so long since I played that I cannot recall.
Well, and the reason I'm saying that is I feel like this is identical, but what Evolution doesn't have are these variable things, I feel like. Like, I don't remember there being scenario cards, and there's a bunch of them. You only ever get 2. So there's probably another 20 or 30 of them in here. And then these guys here, the deep cards.
That's a lot of cards.
There's a lot of cards in here, and
yeah, but
there's a lot more variability in these. There's only, I think, 10 or 12.
And these are shiny foil cards, so that's cool. The promo. I guess these are probably Kickstarter exclusive, is my guess. But yeah, some of the scenarios. And the purple ones are different than the blue ones. So we played with Fertile and Abundance as kind of like the beginner scenario, and these are blue scenarios where they happen after the, so like Fertile was here, Abundance was here. This only triggers after this area of the ocean empties. So
Wow.
but the purple ones trigger as soon as it is emptied.
So the deep cards, which have a darker back, this is a pretty hefty stack of cards. I don't think there's a single duplicate in here with all the promo cards. Some of them are just different versions of what we currently are playing with.
Shiny.
They're like a better version. But I think they're harder to get. Like, there's only 2 of them that are face up.
The Evolution version we play as something like the variable.
Do they?
Do you mean
Cool.
variable? Yeah.
Yeah, we didn't play all the expansions.
Yeah. I mean,
No particular reason why. I think it was one of those games we had, but we didn't keep.
We bought Evolution early on in our board game hobby, and I don't know. We probably had that game 10 years ago.
Yeah, I
And
played
we-
it like twice.
We played it twice, maybe.
It didn't catch us at the time, and I don't know.
And then we
Not
decided
sure
to
why.
trade it. We traded it, but
I don't know. This is fun though. We'll play it again.
and it's pretty.
It is pretty.
I'm a sucker for pretty games.
But let me ask you guys, ladies, people, it's. Anyways,
Folks.
folks,
That's a good
nerds,
one.
nerds.
Nerds and folks.
would you rather us play this one again with all the extra bits so we can try that out? Would you rather play something else? Because
Something different, because we have a list of another 20 games that are still yet unplayed.
Yes, because we have a mountain of things to play. You pick.
Do I get a vote in this?
I think the viewers have priority. Except for Brax Pants, because she's a traitor.
She's also, a moderator, one of us. So.
That's true. She could easily just shut this whole thing down. She has the power. But, yeah, I don't know. That being said, I'd like to play Belfort again. I really liked that one.
Yeah.
This would also be way better with more people, but I also think it'd be a lot harder.
Oh yeah, it'd be a way more.
Because the people who just pick on whoever's got the weakest link, and by the time I got back to you,
Well,
may
but
not
with
have.
more people, you can only really be affecting people to your left and right, correct?
Well, but you can
Like on
attack
the end.
anyone.
Oh, you can attack anyone?
Yeah.
So
But
it would be hard, I think,
to maintain any population.
yeah. Well, or to just simply to know what that person on the other side of the table has, at least on our table. like, what is that over there again?
Yes, we do have a very expansive table with a lot of room.
I mean, this is
Thank you, Brax.
to play this with more people in person. I think we would need to play on the other table where it'd be easy. It's just not as wide, so you could see what's happening on the other side.
I don't know though. I think we would need a lot of space. If you're playing with 6 people, which is what this plays up to with the expansion, It'd probably be a very quick game, only because you'd go through fish so fast.
Yeah. But
there'd just be chaos.
I mean, it took long enough with us learning and trying to decide what to do. Like, I don't know. I guess once you know the traits and stuff, then
Yeah, I think it would be pretty quick. We could explain this probably easier than what it's actually in the rule book.
I mean, you looked at it more than I did. Is it a well-designed, laid-out rule book?
Yes, I would like some more clarity on some things. Something that I think they lack is there's a lot of wasted space in this rulebook. So if you like pretty pictures, that's fine.
Well, you don't want to make it too cluttered. You don't want to block a text, a wall of text.
I mean, I'm not opposed to a wall of text if all the text is useful. I don't want a lot of junk, for sure.
I don't think it's wasted space.
Not on that particular page, but look at all the other ones. I just want some clarity on some things, that's all.
What, like you mean the nice artwork on this one? At the bottom?
Which is also the same on some of the other cards. I don't need it again. Not mad about it. Like I said, just want some clarity on some things.
Alright.
Like the parasite stuff. The fact, well, also, there's that book with a bunch of stuff. There's this book with a bunch of stuff.
There's our little player.
There's a little player aids.
Well, they're not little either. These are big. There's like all of the. Oh, that's upside down. Like they give you a cheat sheet for all of the surface traits,
Yes, those are all 12 surface traits.
along with your naming chart. Oh, and then I didn't even look at this, which would have been useful. Icons.
Yeah. I do like the icons.
So,
But anyways, what else do we need to cover? What are we doing this weekend?
I don't know.
Today's Friday.
I'm working tomorrow.
You are
I
working
don't think
tomorrow.
we have anything scheduled for tomorrow, but on Sunday is your mini painting crafty time.
Craft time at 1 Eastern
mini
Sunday.
painting and chill and chat.
Chill and chat time for sure. And then Sunday night, I think we're playing Among Us again.
Hopefully.
Yeah.
Stop leaning on the table. Please. I would just figure to have it all come crashing down at the last minute.
I did get a picture of it.
Okay.
Just to make sure you could see the amazing setup that we're using right now.
Oh, it's so janky.
That's what we should play.
What?
Deep Madness.
No thanks.
Because you guys want to watch a stream for 6 hours. 3 of it being setup time.
I mean,
No.
there's an audience for there is
That's
an
true.
audience for that.
That's true. Good game. Good game. Stressful.
All right. So,
But-
should we find somebody to raid?
Yeah, let's find someone to raid.
We'll continue chatting while I find somebody.
Yeah, but what are you nerds up to at the moment? You guys, other than hanging out
Can you
with
hand me
us?
the mouse? I kind of need that over here.
Aha! I've returned to the chat. Yeah. Good question. Let's see. You know, something I mentioned earlier that I'm going to show you guys only because I like this stuff. Organization in the box and inserts. If you're going to make a box with all sorts of expansions, make sure all of it fits. A little pet peeve of mine. This one does work. But something I was kind of surprised by is they send you just a ton of extra sleeves, which is fine. But I don't feel like the box really handles all the extra stuff super well.
Your head's just now cut off, so I was thinking maybe you should sit down.
I can sit back down. You're going to bed? Oh, well, sweet dreams. I guess we'll see you soon. Virtually.
Ooh, it did just flash some dropped frames for the first time. So.
Brax Pants wasn't lying.
I mean, I didn't disbelieve them. It's just. What do we got here?
Yeah, who we raiding?
Let me see.
Big fan of the raids.
Nobody that I'm already familiar with is streaming board games.
Do we have any raid requests there from the chat?
Here, I got this one. I'm playing a digital board game, but that's okay. Playing
What digital board game are they playing?
Small World.
Oh, I love Small World, especially the expansions.
So, alright, I'm gonna do that.
Let's go for it. By the way, this is another family member here. I don't think she qualifies as a nerd, but perhaps. You want to say hi to everybody, Shiva? This is Shiva the Destroyer. If you have any bits of cardboard laying around, they will be destroyed. Thankfully, never been a board game piece, but perhaps coasters and other things. Isn't that right? Hi. Do you want to say hi to everybody?
Alright, so there's our rating chat call.
The
Oh,
Candid Clarinetist?
Is he live?
Is he streaming right now? Is she streaming? Are they streaming right now?
He is he. But I figured just.
I don't know if that really would.
Well, does he do board games?
Yes, he. Can you hear her, by the way?
No. I can see her chat.
Does the Candid Clarinetist do board games?
Look at that cat.
Shiva. Oh, yes, I know.
Let me have an answer. Does he do games? I mean, I watched him for a little bit, but I didn't pay attention to what else he streams. He was playing Among Us at the time.
Hey, we play Among Us. It fits. Tally ho!
Okay.
There you go. Response.
Alrighty.
Well, once again, thanks for watching, guys. Appreciate it. I hope you had fun. We'll see you guys next Friday at the latest. Playing Among Us? Right now?
Yeah. Alright. See you later. Thanks for hanging out with us.
Yeah, thanks, guys. We'll see you later. Have a great weekend, okay?
Mhm.